What it is, guys, it's your boy icjosh. In this episode of Dragon Ball Super episode 70, I want to go ahead and say that I actually enjoyed this episode. Like, really truly enjoyed this episode. It was a great way to kind of start off a good Sunday. What we have on this episode is that we have Champa basically proposing a sporting event to Beerus. Beerus kind of really isn't, having it, but he gets goaded into actually playing baseball. And what it is basically Champa has this, this ideal set that he wants to do. He doesn't want to play, but what he really wants to do, his true motive is he wants to go to Earth and get some delicious food. I don't know, maybe steal some recipes or whatever and bring it back to his world. And so that he basically just wants to eat. And he gets goaded by Vados by basically saying, like, do you really just want to, not play in this? Like, really? Because I mean, basically she goes him into saying that, if you do play, you work up a good sweat, you work up a really great appetite, which means the food is going to be a whole lot better. And there's always a banquet after, you play a sport. So yeah, you'll be winning there. And he kind of gets goaded into doing that, and he does do it. Now, this game of baseball, first of all, the only people that really should kind of know how to play baseball is Gohan and Yamcha. We know Yamcha knows how to play because in Dragon Ball Z, I think he was a pitcher. He was like superstar. I mean, he was amazing. Other than that, Gohan in Dragon Ball Z, he did play. I don't know if it was I want to say that maybe it was a filler episode, but I don't feel like it was a filler episode, but it might have been. But he played against Videl at high school, but I think he didn't really know how to play, and he really didn't know that he didn't want to show his true strength and everything. So I know he took a hit to the head so he could walk off, and then I know he jumped up really high to catch a ball that was in the air to get an out. So he kind of should know how to play, but it's kind of implied that he still doesn't really know how to play. So those are the only two people that kind of had experience in playing. Obviously, Yamcha being far superior to basically everybody else when it comes to playing baseball. But we start out with Goku pitching, and let me say, Goku doing a god speedball or fastball, just okay. These reactions to everything that happens in this episode was damn near perfect. I'm being serious. It was so perfect. Seeing Whis interact with Beerus, and Beerus laughing at his ass on the sidelines and stuff. It's freaking hilarious. And if you haven't watched this episode, you need to watch it now, because it is one of those episodes that you have to watch because it is hilarious. Seeing that happen, and then Goku going to throwing the slow ball. I swear to God, that ball, it was hilarious to see people on the sidelines. You have Pam, Videl, and everybody going to sleep, and everybody just Goten and Trunks are playing. Vegeta's just sitting there. There's a fly going around, and it was hilarious to see Champa actually get mad enough to hit it, and then and then Trunks knock it out the sky with an energy blast. It was hilarious to really see. This basically is I want to say this is basically Yamcha's. This is Yamcha's episode, because Yamcha is the one that ends up scoring the point when Beerus and Champa actually have their conflict. They actually fight each other. Voss and Whis break it up. It's fun to see Yamcha have that moment, but at the same time, it's fun that they poke fun at it's basically really, if you've never watched Dragon Ball Z, it's basically an Easter egg to where the Saiyan saga happened, and and Yamcha got blown up by a Cyberman where he was laying. It was basically the same position, and even Gohan and everybody kind of was just that's I remember that pose and everything that he's in. So it's basically a nod there. I really enjoyed that part. I love whenever they actually do subtle nods to Dragon Ball Z. I really do. It's freaking amazing to see. But definitely this episode is probably a 9 out of 10. I really did enjoy it. But what I want to say is the preview for next week that we're actually going to get is all right. I feel like, to me personally, I feel like it's going to be misleading, because it is Goku's death, and we see that it is Hit that is actually basically getting a contract to assassinate Goku. Now, to my understanding, I feel like Goku and Hit kind of came to a mutual respect within the Universe 6 and 7 tournament, And I feel like they kind of ended it off, you know, with like they respect each other. So what I'm thinking is that I could be wrong now, but this is spoiler alert, but I could be wrong. I don't know if it's spoiler or not. I'm just saying, I'm calling it if it is. But I'm thinking that what's going to happen is Goku's going to be on his merry, you know, having his day, and there's going to be a lot of stuff, you know, that we see that's kind of like, you know, going wrong for him, like accidents that should, you know, kill a normal person or whatever. I feel like Goku's going to be oblivious to it until at the end, and what's going to happen is Whis, well not Whis, but Hit is going to come in and look like he's going to assassinate Goku, but he's going to like talk to him for a second, hit maybe a pressure point to make it look like Goku is dead, and that's why we see you know, everybody coming in, you know, crying and stuff. We have Gohan, Goten, and everybody coming in. I feel like that's what's going to happen, and you know, he's going to report in, you know, show hologram, whatever it is. He's going to show basically saying that the target's been assassinated, but it hasn't been. But like I said, it's going to look like he killed him, and not, or they're going to say, or he's going to say like, hey, you know, I got to do this, you know, keep my reputation, and he does kill him. I mean, Goku can obviously be wished back with the Dragon Balls, but it's still, I feel like two things could come out of that one. Goku either comes back really quick, or he doesn't. And what this does is, if he comes back really quick, it kind of defeats my second purpose of Gohan. But if he doesn't come back really quick, I feel like he could stay there for maybe they say like, look, Goku's been, you know, dead and come back so many times that we're gonna have to give him a little time limit to where he can be, you know, brought back. So he's gonna have to stay here for a little bit longer, but he can be wished back later on. I feel like maybe they'll do a circumstance with that, which will leave Gohan, you know, kind of, because Gohan has that mentality where he's kind of like, man, I should have been here, I should have did more if I was stronger. And I feel like that would actually bring Gohan in to having this huge role to where he starts training again and gets really, really strong. I would like to see that actually happen. But if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it's fine. But I still feel like Gohan should actually, you know, come to power again, and this would be a really good time for it to actually really happen going into the next arc, because they may need Gohan for the next arc. So that would be amazing to really see. And for all we know, this could, I don't know if this is going to be the start of the next arc, or if it's just a little filler thing. I don't know. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Tell me your favorite part of this episode, and if you're hyped for next week's episode, seeing Hit, you know, maybe assassinate Goku. So I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. You smack a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'm out. Peace. Go ahead, guys. Y'all gotta give me all y'all's luck. Y'all gotta give me all of your luck. So it's gonna be at least an SR. I've seen that. I think it was 2 pods. I want to say that was that only Super Saiyan 1?